Hello everybody, this is Junior Hershberger with JE Projects, and today we're going to do a little video on information. I'm going to make a new informational video. I had a informational video on, you guys, some of you probably saw it, and I got a call on it. I did my information a little wrong, so I'm going to redo this. Okay, here we got our Creekside model. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's got the spot on the deck for your shovel. There you can see it. And the recirculating tubs fit right in the handle. You can put your little scoop or recirculating pump or whatever you need right in the tubs. And underneath there's a battery tray, where you can put your battery to run your bilge pump for your recirculating, or the wash box. That pump will run the wash box on this machine also. Here we have our little gold miser, our electric model. This is basically set up for concentrates at home, in the garage, or wherever. It is also, we also promote it for using on the back of a pickup to do spot checking. You can run it off an inverter, off your truck battery, or a generator, whichever you prefer. And here we have our Creekside, or Prospector model. Now these machines all have the same exact centrifuge. The machine is just set up for different applications. The centrifuge itself works exactly the same on all three of them. It's just, this one is designed to sit right in the creek. Our Creekside model is designed to push out to the creek, load everything on it, and just go wherever you want. The electric model, as I said, is what it is. Now, I'm going to use the Prospector here to do the information on the centrifuge. The centrifuge is what makes our machine special, makes it different from any other prospecting machine out there. I have the wash box on this machine here. Right on the end here where the dirt goes over the edge, there's a nugget trap here. Anything that's bigger than an 1/8 inch, there's an 1/8 inch screen here. Anything bigger than that will go over the nugget trap. So if anything that doesn't go through the screen will catch on the nugget trap. Now our wash boxes, some of you have our first wash boxes, aren't designed like this. This wash box will tip up out of the way, very easy for a clean out. It will flip up, stay right on the machine, it'll just flip up, and you can clean out the machine real easy. Okay, now the centrifuge. This lid here, it's got the snap latches on the side. Take that lid off, and there is the centrifuge. Now you see those grooves in the sides. That is what catches your gold. The gold stays in those grooves. This centrifuge is spinning. While in operation, it is spinning, causing 50 Gs, approximately 50 Gs. Now, the way I explained this before is your gold is 3 times as heavy as your dirt. So by multiplying 50 Gs makes it 150 times as heavy as your dirt. That's not quite right. I had a guy call me on that, and we discussed it, and this is what we came up with. The way I explain it now is if you have a 1 gram nugget of gold and the same size nugget of dirt, the dirt will be 1/3 gram. So you magnify 1 gram nugget of gold, you'll have 50 grams of gold. And a 1/3 gram nugget of dirt will multiply to 16 grams. So what happens, it magnifies the window between your gold and your dirt. It magnifies your window 50 times, making a 34-gram difference instead of a 2/3 gram difference. That's what makes our machine special. That's what makes our machine different from anything else that's out there. Okay, now the way you do this is after you're done running, the dirt comes in this tube right here. This is your lid. That center tube sticks down into the centrifuge, down in the bottom, and your dirt drops down in the center of the centrifuge. Then this thing is spinning, causing the gold to fling out into those grooves. And the dirt will wash up and down into the side here. Okay, on the side down below, we have an outspout where the dirt comes out. Right there, in that, where that goes inside, there's a 1/4 inch offset there. That is for whenever somebody new buys one of these machines and isn't quite familiar with it, if they do lose any gold through the centrifuge, it's supposed to stay down in that secondary trap. Once you're comfortable with running the machine, you won't have to pan that out anymore because you'll hardly ever find anything. At least we don't anymore. Once you're comfortable with running the machine and know how it works and everything, you shouldn't find anything down in there anymore. Okay, now when you go to clean out, that little plug right in the center, that little black spot, that is a rubber plug. You pull that out, and that hole goes right down through the machine out the bottom. So all you have to do is put your gold pan underneath the machine, just set it underneath, and rinse all your concentrates right down through that little hole. Now, we have had times where that little hole got plugged up with stones. Okay, right here, that spike works wonders for unplugging that hole. So if you do have a problem of plugging that hole, that spike will work great for unplugging that hole. Some of our earlier machines, we didn't have that tube on the side there. We had a hole right here in the corner where we had the spike. Now on our Creekside model, has the spike right here, right beside the post where the wash box sets on. And there's also an extra plug right there for the Creekside model. The electric model, we don't have a spike with that because basically that's supposed to be concentrated before it's run through there. So here is our cutaway model. This, you can see how everything looks with the lid on the machine, how the tube goes down into the centrifuge, into the center. Now there's that little rubber plug. Comes right out the bottom. So that is what makes our machine different from the rest of the machines out there. I know we've got good machines out there in the field. These aren't the only machines that work, but these are different. These are, in my opinion, they're better because of the magnification of the gravity. But that's the story on these. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to call us. If you think I misinterpreted anything, feel free to give me a call. We'll talk about it and see what we can come up with. Okay, thank you for watching the video.